It's a pretty large protest, actually, Andrew. We're in the Russell Senate Rotunda, so this is one of the Senate office buildings. You can see there's actually a pretty vocal protest ongoing right now. You can see protesters being arrested by the police, charged likely with blocking and incommoding, which is a pretty typical charge up here. You can see some folks using mobility devices, scooters, all kind of shades of people who are protesting against the Medicaid cuts that are a portion of this bill, which will impact some of the poorest Americans, projected to take roughly 10 million or so Americans over the next decade off of their Medicaid over those additional work requirements that have been added. You can now see the Capitol Police are funneling these people out of the building. Again, we've seen a lot of interest up here on Capitol Hill, a lot of attention from some of these protesters over these possible cuts. They are wildly unpopular among Democrats. The Democratic Party has tried to hold as many press conferences as possible to talk about this. But again, you can see grassroots activism making its way to Capitol Hill as this bill continues to make its way through the Senate, expected to get its first votes as soon as later this week, possibly Thursday or even Friday. Again, this contentious situation seemingly starting to unwind here as members of the Capitol Police and some police sergeants arrest and handcuff using these kind of plastic flex cuffs on certain members of these protesters as they kind of get carted away, likely to be booked by U.S. Capitol Police. Again, something that we see fairly often on Capitol Hill, but notable about what they're protesting about, shouting no cuts to Medicaid and other things. So while these protests are ongoing, though, very different story up here on Capitol Hill.
So, guys, I didn't play the entire video because it's like 6 minutes long, but it is linked in the video description, so you can go back and watch it. I just wanted to show you some of the protests that are going on. So the question is now, what happens next? So, of course, the lawmakers, they're still, arguing over this bill about what should stay in, what should come out. But the bottom line is, guys, it's significant changes are coming no matter what they do, right? Significant changes are coming. So, this is what you can do right now. So, while Congress argues, here's what you can do right now to protect your coverage and stay ready. So, make sure your contact information is up to date. Millions have already lost Medicaid due to paperwork, not policy. So you just go to the Medicaid portal or you call your local Medicaid office and you update your mailing address, phone number, and email so you don't miss renewal notices.